That was Simmons' fourth. 1 point Nets lead under 2 minutes to go. Irving gets Flynn on his hip and cashes in. Nets have not swept a season series against the Raptors since 02-03. It's the only time in 27 years they've ever done it. A chance to do that tonight. Barnes stops, hooks, got fouled by Durant, and Scotty Barnes is going back to the line.
And there's, he's on his way up.
Well, Barnes, through three, had been held totally in check. Was 3 for 13, 9 points. But in the fourth, he is 4 of 4 from the floor, and he has already scored 12 points. Joe Harris in for Ben Simmons. Barnes hits both. Still a one-possession game. Nets trying to make it 5 straight wins. Durant on the attack, looking for space. Durant doesn't get the roll. Rebound Toronto, and they can go in front. Van Vliet, pull-up jumper is good. The Raptors have come all the way back, and Van Vliet has 39. Here's Irving dancing inside. Irving lays it home.
Tough finish and a great response by Kyrie Irving. Quick push.
29 for Irving. Nets lead by 1. Crowd rising to its feet. 43 seconds to go. Barnes likes the matchup on Watanabe. Barnes taking it to him. Durant came, but left his left hand down, and Barnes gives the Raptors the lead back.
That's just a tough, strong finish, and he knows he can go straight through Watanabe, and the double doesn't matter.
Nets don't try and rush into a 2 for 1.
See if they send 2 at Durant.
Durant lobs to Irving. Irving surrounded. Irving into the paint. Watanabe. You bet. Utah. Mr. Clutch. Nets in front by 2 with 14 seconds to go.
Critical play here by Brooklyn, but let's start with Fred Van Vliet now. 39 points in back-to-back games right at the free throw line, but Nets answer. Kyrie Irving gets to the basket, quick in the response, other end of the floor. Scotty Barnes goes through Watanabe. Durant trying to help, and this time it's once again Kyrie Irving making a play, draws in the defense from the corner. We have seen Watanabe hit that shot over and it's clutch, it's important. Brooklyn retakes the lead. 14 seconds left as Watanabe returns and plays back here in Toronto, where he spent 2 years. Kyrie Irving with a big-time pass. Watanabe, ice in his veins, gonna show the flex. All the things. The team loves it, but there is a sense of composure because there's still a lot of time, particular for a Toronto team that has players that are accustomed to closing things out, and you're only up by 2. So for Toronto, a variety of things they can do. I would anticipate they will try and go quick, and they don't need a 3-point shot. They obviously have hit threes here tonight, but that's not necessarily their game. So interested to see if they go for a quick 2 here to tie things up first.
Nets 10-3 in clutch games this season, best mark in the NBA. Trying to pull off another clutch game victory. 2-point lead, 14 seconds to go. Here is Barnes. Claxton back in for Brooklyn. Barnes on the attack, lays it up, is blocked by Durant, but fouled. Now they're trying to say goaltend. It was definitely a clean block.
Yeah, it was very much still on its way up.
What?
Oh.
Now they're going to say score the basket. And the reason they're going to do it is because it allows them to then look at the replay. And that was just communicated to Jock Vaughn. So they're going to score the basket so that they can then take a look and make sure it was not a goaltend. Because if it is not called, they cannot review it.
So it's very much on his way up. There's no way.
Obvious block.
To your point, it's for the purposes of reviewing it. Are we only reviewing it?
Let's see a different angle.
I mean, there's not a lot of height on this shot from Barnes, kind of more throwing it at the rim, but I have a hard time.
Yeah, that
but
looks
all
like
angles
a clean
looks
block.
like it's on the way up and very much of a block.
Yes, so it was just ruled a goaltend, but just ruled it so that they could go to the monitor and say this.
The block is legal. Scotty Barnes will shoot 2 shots.
The block is legal. Scotty Barnes shooting 2 shots. So the Nets will hold a 2-point lead with Barnes at the line, a 71% free throw shooter, but he is 8 of 9 tonight. Brooklyn does have 1 timeout remaining should Barnes hit both.
And last season, I mean, that's right around last season, shot just over 73% from the line. Doesn't necessarily typically go there a lot. You mentioned the numbers, averaging just over 2 free throw attempts per game. These are very important ones. It goes without saying. Overall, though, for Brooklyn, with 8 seconds left, you're still in fairly decent position, regardless of him potentially making both.
Barnes got the first. 1-point game. Simmons, Claxton, Durant will all crash the glass here. Barnes to tie. Got it. Scotty Barnes, been clutch. 10 of 11 from the line now. A 71% free throw shooter coming through, and the game is tied at 116 with 8 seconds to go.
In that circumstance, but you want to make sure that you're getting almost the final shot other than potentially giving yourself an opportunity to clean things up. Wonder if we'll see something similar here for Brooklyn.
Nets out of timeout. Simmons gets it into Irving. 6 seconds left. Irving, with 4 seconds left, is fouled by Van Vliet. Toronto had one to give, and so now 3.7 left to operate for the Nets. Simmons, Durant, Harris, Irving, Watanabe. Brooklyn can win it here. Simmons gets it into Irving. 2 seconds left. Irving stops, takes, and hits! Kyrie Irving delivers the victory at the buzzer!
What a possession, what a shot, what a play. One of the best buildings in the league is just stunned and silent. The space created by Kyrie Irving.
That last shot, that was absolutely phenomenal. Take me through and what you saw and how you're able to get that one off.
A lot of confidence, team trust, and just getting my feet underneath me. I talked to my dad before I came on this trip. Shout out to my dad. He told me to get my balance underneath me every time I shoot my threes. Haven't been shooting as great as I want on the season, but just got to keep repping it out. Once you got that ball in your hands, end of the game, it's what you dream about.